A modified version of the Build Back Better legislation is moving through the Senate with a potential vote this week or next. A key provision would allow Medicare to negotiate drug costs. David Williams with the Taxpayers Protection Alliance is joining us to weigh in on what that means. Good morning, David.
Good morning. And this sounds good, right? They're trying to bring down the price of drugs, but unfortunately, this could have the opposite effect and really do more harm than good at this point. And what they're saying is what they want to do is have what they call a maximum fair price. So let's say a drug costs $20 for you and me to buy. Well, Medicare says, well, for Medicare patients, we're going to make it $10. That's going to be the maximum price. And if the company goes over that for Medicare, and this is just Medicare, if the company goes over that, they will have a tax, a 65% tax up to 95% tax on sales of all of that medication. So you can probably see what's going to happen is that the company is going to say, well, then we're not going to offer that drug to Medicare. If we can't make money off of this drug, we're not going to offer that to Medicare. And Patrice, we've seen that in other countries. In Australia, a company pulled a migraine headache drug off the market because the government says you can only sell it for a certain amount of money. So this could have consequences. And it's unfortunate because, I guess Congress is trying to do the right thing. They're just going down the wrong path.
So does the government have the potential to make money from the taxes if they don't meet the maximum fair price?
So that's part of the goal here is that they want to raise taxes on these companies. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. And this isn't a negotiation. This is the government mandating the costs. And the Congressional Budget Office, which is the one that looks at the taxes and revenue, says companies aren't going to pay this. They're just not going to offer these, really important drugs. And right now, Patrice, it's about 10 drugs that they've, said that they're going to do this. But then next year, 10 more drugs and potentially 10 more after that. So we're talking about a lot of medication that may not be available to a lot of people in this country.
How then can the government reduce drug prices? Because there's got to be some help in here somewhere.
So instead of more government, how about less government? Let's reform the FDA. It costs about $1 billion in 10 years to bring a drug to market. 9 out of 10 drugs actually don't make it to market because it takes so long and so much money for this to happen. And why not look to other countries? The UK, Germany, they approve drugs and they're, obviously countries we can trust, but yet we can't bring drugs in from those countries to ours. And, it reminds me of the baby formula issue we talked about a few weeks ago, where you have Germany and the UK producing all this baby formula, but the U.S. said, no, we can't import it. It's kind of the same with drugs. And listen, they have to be safe. They have to be effective, but there has to be some sort of common sense. And reforming the FDA really is a step to reducing the cost of drugs. And ultimately, that's what everybody wants.
All right. David Williams, thank you.
Thank you.